I've always gotten such a positive reaction from most people. I think it's just like so fucking awesome. And like my philosophy has always been like, I don't mind if you do, as long as you don't mind that I don't. Like I
Mm-hmm.
respect you doing as much as you want to do. If you need someone to look out for you, I am Mama Trick Shooter. I am here because I love psychedelics. I know what you're going through. I know what you
Right.
need. Like I can
Yeah.
help you out. It's always nice to be that one sober person to like make sure that everyone's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, once my friends and I started going to shows together sober, it's hard because most people realize it is sober, but like I mostly stay clean. So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
anyway, so we wanted to go to our first festival. We couldn't figure out where. And we looked into Electric Forest. This was back in 2017. And we found out that they have a sober campground. It's one of the
Mm-hmm.
specific little group camps. And we were like, all right, this looks pretty awesome. Like it's a little
So
recovery,
cool.
sober
Yeah.
recovery community. And that was my first like big EDM festival. And we went, and this campground, if anyone is in recovery or trying to do the festival sober clean, definitely would recommend trying to get into Camp Traction at Electric Forest. If you go, it's it's a whole little campsite. Of course, there's chaos around it, but it's a whole campsite of
Yeah.
all people in recovery. And there's meetings throughout the day, which my first year was so helpful because it was a great way to start the day,
Mm-hmm.
get myself in a good mindset. And then it was a good way to check in throughout the day, because they also have a booth inside of the venue by the ranch arena that has meetings in there as well. And I just remember being there my first year and getting into the venue and going to a meeting after my first few sets, which I needed because I had never seen anybody snort anything since I got
Mm.
clean. And it turned out that at that time, that was a really big trigger for me. And I was not feeling okay.
Yeah.
Um, we went to a meeting. We talked it out. I talked it out with some people, and I just felt that like I was able to get it out and hold myself accountable, and knowing that I had friends there. And I remember getting out and seeing Jai Wolf play on the Ranch Arena, and it was one of my favorite songs. And I just, you got this, sat on the ground and cried, and it was just
Right.
like so.
Got it out.
But it's so awesome to have other people supporting you, and they're out there. It's just honestly, I've seen so many people post in like Rave groups on Facebook, like, hey, I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to do this, whatever. You'll be amazed with how many people fucking comment on those things. Like,
Yeah.
that's where you can find a lot of people. And that really helps a lot. It's definitely worth it. Like for me, like I know that some people, aren't addicts. They aren't like completely abstinent from all things. Sometimes people are just wanting to do, one festival with, just smoking weed or just
Mm-hmm.
drinking or something like that. And there's no judgment there. It's whatever you are trying to accomplish, whatever you need to do. Like
Yeah.
that's where you want to be. And you'll find somebody through Facebook or Instagram or something that can help you through that for sure. So
Mm-hmm.
it's been life changing for me because when I got clean, one of the things they tell you is, you have to stay away from old, like play places and play people and play things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I never get to go to raves again. Like I
Right.
can't.
You don't want to give up
No,
this part of your life at the same time.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm stubborn, so I was like, I'm gonna figure it out, and I did.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you know, some people still don't understand. They're like, how do you run around at these things and not? And I'm like, because years ago, it stopped becoming about the drugs. It,
Mm-hmm.
it I remembered why I'm there, and
Mm-hmm.
it's the it's the community, it's the culture, it's the fashion, it's the sometimes the food, it's the merchandise, it's the
So many
shopping,
other things.
it's
Yeah.
everything. Like I'm not once I saw it as like you're not here to like, get messed up and barely remember any of the sets to like no judgment if that's what anyone does. If that's the way you
Mm-hmm.
enjoy festivals, that's fine. But like it almost killed me. So like we don't do that no more. Like
Yeah. That's not, yeah, not for
not,
everybody.
no, we're not gonna do that. So if
Mm-hmm.
some people do that, that's cool. But I'm always like, you enjoy the festival the way you enjoy the festival. unless it impedes on somebody else enjoying the festival, then we're gonna have a nice talk. But other than that,
Yeah, let me do my thing. Oh, thank you so much for sharing all of that. Like I feel very much that some people listening probably feel very seen right now, which is really,
yeah,
really important. And like I said, it's a common question that I get a lot. So I'm glad you
yeah.
pointed out the Facebook groups as well and the sober campgrounds. Definitely, if
Mhm.
anybody's listening, like look into that at any event you go to. I
Yes.
feel like a lot of camping festivals have situations like that or have different facilities and things that they offer. So definitely look
Yep.
into that.